Assalamualaikum and good morning to our lecturer, Madam Sarah Nadia Ahmad, and everyone. My name is Nurul FARISA BINTI SULAINI, appointed as moderator for today's forum. So here we are. Let's reintroduce our two beautiful and intelligent panel, which is panel 1, AINUL BATRIESYA binti RAMLI, and panel 2, Nurul Akidah HUSNA binti Muhammad SUHAMI. Today's forum will be talking about Malaysia is experiencing an incredible pace of tourism development, such as Fort Margherita. Fort Margherita is an old fort constructed by Charles Brooke situated in Kuching, Sarawak. The fort, built in the style of an English castle, was designed to protect Kuching from being attacked by pirates, and now is a tourist attraction in Kuching. The fort now houses the Brooke Gallery, an exhibition showcasing the history of Sarawak under the Brooke dynasty. As we're talking about this incredible tourist and historical place, so Ms. Batrisya, how are historical attractions promoted in Malaysia?
Okay, good morning to our moderator, Nur Farisa. My name is BATRIESYA binti RAMLI. Thank you for that question. Let me give some explanation about this. Malaysia is experiencing an incredible pace of tourism development. Heritage tourism is one of the tourism branches that have long contributed to the appearance of the tourist destination and act as an important marketing tool to attract tourists, especially with special interest in heritage and arts. This can help develop domestic tourism and promote new investment in the country. There is a lot that goes into promoting a destination. Firstly, in websites. This is where visitors can find the contact information for specific attraction, as well as pictures and description about the place or monument. Most websites also have event calendars that showcase festival, performance, even seminars taking place across the region. Secondly, blogs. Blog posts are an interesting way to promote the heritage building and the detail about the background story. Lastly is commercial. Marketing offices with larger budgets can promote our heritage worldwide. In that way, tourists from another country can get information about Malaysian culture. Thank you.
Wow, so many places that we can promote our historical buildings. So I agree with the explanation. Thank you, Ms. Patricia. So, Ms. Akidah, why should we preserve their place or monuments? Do you mind to explain about this?
Thanks to moderator Farisa. Yeah, I have some opinion to share for this question. In my opinion, we need to preserve Fort Margherita because the fort is the most significant monument to Kuching City in terms of history, design, and tourism. Historically, Fort Margherita has a high historical value. That is, the fort was used as the main defensive place of King Brooke, who faced constant opposition from the natives. Besides that, this fort was also used as a Sarawak Ranger Centre in 1932 and as a base for the Japanese Army in 1941. Therefore, in 1971, the fort was listed as a Sarawak Historic Building under the Ordinance Sarawak City Heritage 1993. In terms of design, the fort was bootlegger with the design of the city and the English fort of the Reform era. For example, this fort is in the shape of a rectangular building built of plaster bricks and has 3 floors. Why I say tourists? This is because tourists will be attracted to this fort as it is located on a hill overlooking the diversion of the Sarawak River, and tourists will have the opportunity to see the only most original architecture of the Brooke era city in Kuching, Sarawak. That's all from me.
Wow, for Margherita really give us the value. And since we know that there are so many monuments in Malaysia, so I would like to ask this question to Miss Batriesya. Miss Batriesya, what if there's no monument here? Do you mind to share your opinion or explain about this?
Yeah, I will. Okay, let me share with you guys. Monuments remind us of our heritage. They are like treasure for a nation and a symbol of pride in their civilization. They help us to appreciate our past and the level of development, knowledge and thought. In a way, they provide life to our past. A historical monument is a rich source of history. For example, in Malacca we have the State Highs, while in Penang they have Fort Cornwallis and Kelly's Castle in Perak. But if there is no monument, we can't get a sense of wonder and don't have any information to know more about the past story connected with it. The student nowadays also can't study about the historical monument and cannot construct history through observation in that place. Thank you.
Yes, I agree with you, Miss Batrisha, that if there's no monument here, we can get the information and the stories of this historical monument. So I guess by this, we should protect the historical monument, right? So for this, what are the steps taken to protect this monument, Miss Akidah?
Yeah, I have a few steps taken to protect this place in my mind, moderator Farisa. Firstly, we do not write on the wall or any part of the monuments. Secondly, we must keep the monument clean and do not throw garbage in and around this monument. Thirdly, we must not touch everything inside as our affect the monument. For example, do not touch artifacts in Fort Margherita. The fourth step is we do not make noise inside a historical place as celebration can damage this monument. The fifth step is we must not click photographs, especially with a camera flash, as it can be harmful to certain or historical things. The last step is we must follow the rule and direction displayed in that monument. That's all from me. Thank you.
Wow, nice explanation, Miss Akidah. You are so great with the steps and information. So, Ms. Patricia, what are the agencies involved in heritage preservation in Malaysia? Do you mind to explain about this?
Okay, the agencies involved in heritage preservation in Malaysia is the role of the Conservation Division, which is bahagian konservasi, is to ensure that conservation principles that include conservation, repair, reconstruction, restoration, adaptation, and other conservation approach are practiced based on internationally recognizes methods such as the United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization (UNESCO). This division is responsible for ensuring compliance with the technical aspects of conservation work by conducting damage studies on a building as well as recommending the physical structure of the building. It is important to preserve our heritage because it keeps our integrity as a people and can give knowledge from one generation to the next. Thank you.
I am sorry to interrupt you, Miss AINUL BATRIESYA, but you need to add another agency, such as the National Heritage Department (JWN). Why I say this agency is because the agency is able to preserve, conserve, and protect cultural heritage and natural heritage through research, documentation, enforcement, and promote awareness of heritage. For example, extending the portfolio of preserved heritage items to be listed on the National Heritage Register, and attending exciting and new knowledge through archaeological, conservation, and intangible heritage research. That's all from me. Thank you.
Wow, so many agencies that we have in here. It's important for us to protect our monument, right? So I'm sure they have stories or any other site to protect and get this monument well known. So I would like to ask this question to Miss Akidah. How do we educate our children on heritage preservation in Malaysia?
Thanks to moderator Farisa. Good question. Yeah, I have some idea to educate our children on heritage preservation. As parents, we need to provide early exposure to the importance of heritage preservation by taking our children on a vacation to historical place. As a result, children will be interested to cultivate the nature of love for the history of the country. For example, parents can bring their children to Margherita Fort to get to know the history of the fort and acknowledge about historical buildings in the state of Sarawak. That's all from me. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's the best solution is parents take the children on vacation because I have experienced that before and it's the best for me, I think. So I think we are at the end of our forum. I would like to say thank you so much for our two intelligence panel with a great explanation. Thank you for coming here, Miss Batrisya and Miss Akidah. Stay safe and healthy. Assalamualaikum. Goodbye.
Waalaikumsalam.